All right, we're live. This is going to be situation number 3. I'm Daniel. I'm going to be playing the role of Sam. Taylor's going to be playing the role of himself. Taylor.
And now we're beginning. So, Sam, how did your flight end up being today?
Well, Taylor, my flight ended up getting canceled. I'm not sure why, so I was unable to make it back for the meeting. I apologize for that.
That's all right, but I really have to ask you, I think we need to have a conversation about how the meeting ended up going.
Okay. Can you please tell me about it? I heard it was not well.
So, in the few hours beforehand, I tried to prepare the best I could. As you know, I've only been on the project for a few months, and so I don't know all of the test protocols or all of the technical questions. But I went ahead with the meeting, and I thought it was going okay. But at the end, all of the engineers were extremely irate, and they asked that I never waste their time in that fashion again.
Sam, I apologize for putting you in that position. I was just hoping that you had a better idea of the project and that you were going to be able to answer some of their technical questions. You know, that's kind of why we hired you in the first place, because we thought you were just this outstanding individual. And I hope this doesn't continue in the future.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned as well. I thought that I had a decent grasp on how things were going here, but I prepared as best I could in a few hours, and I definitely knew my own components that we've been working on the test protocol. But as you know, I'm only one of several individuals working on this, and I thought that you were going to be here to be able to help walk me through everything.
Yeah. Did you try to contact anybody else on the team that had knowledge, maybe your other manager?
I tried contacting them, but they said that I should really get up with you because you were the person leading the entire meeting today.
Okay. So what would you like to do differently in the future?
Well, I understand that the flight was canceled, and that definitely wasn't your fault, but I was trying to get up with you today after you sent that initial email, and I wasn't able to get an email through to you and a response or a phone call. And I feel like that definitely could have been done better because there was plenty of concerns that I had about technical issues with the project that I wasn't able to get answered.
All right, so I was hoping, or I really didn't want to have to postpone or reschedule the meeting just because of all the engineers were going to be there, and we scheduled it 2 weeks ago. So that's the reason why I didn't cancel the meeting, Taylor, and I apologize again for missing it, but I was really, really hoping that you could have been able to answer some of their technical questions or figure something out or get somebody else involved in this meeting if you really needed that much help.
Yeah, maybe I could have contacted the other team members to be a part of the meeting to help with some of the technical concerns, but I was trying to really step up to the role and lead it myself and like be the type of person that would be able to answer all of their technical questions.
Yeah, I see. So it's not a good situation overall. I'll tell you this. In the future, I will try to avoid planning meetings on the same day as my returning flights in case something like this happens. But it's just really frustrating because now I have to deal with all of these other engineers and they're absolutely irate at me. And it's really frustrating me. You know, the expression poop rolls downhill, that's kind of what's going on right now.
Yeah, that would definitely be great if we could, in the future, try to plan our meetings better so that this doesn't happen. I know that I can sit in on a lot of the meetings that you're having with these other engineers to express my own concerns and apologies for not being able to answer more of their technical questions, but I tried to do the best that I could in the situation that was given to me and to your standards.
Okay, so moving forward, what I'd like from you is to continue to be part of all the meetings I have with the engineers so that you can build your knowledge on the current project and where we are with all the testing of the modules. Is that all right?
I think that would be great.
That's awesome. Is there anything else?
I think that I need to be able to get more structure in our meetings because if an event like this happens in the future, I was only really concerned with my own aspects of the project. And I don't have much knowledge in the other parts of the technical protocols.
Okay, I see. So I see your concern, and you know, I'm really, really busy. I've got a lot to do, and I'm hoping that I can lead you through and teach you more about all of the other portions of the project outside of your own specialty. But that's going to be difficult to do because your time is limited and my time is limited.
If you're not able to help me yourself and lead me through these projects, would you be able to help like direct me towards other engineers on the project that could help me?
Absolutely. I could. That's a very good response. I can absolutely do that 100%.
Yeah, I think that would be incredible. So like if an event like this happens in the future, we would be able to more easily handle it in the case that like our manager is going missing due to his own issues happening that day, such as the flight being canceled.
All right, so just to reiterate everything, Taylor, moving on in the future, I'm going to try to avoid scheduling these meetings at the same time my flight comes back. And I would like for you to attend all the meetings I have in the future about this project. And I think that'll be a reasonable solution.
Yeah, I definitely think that would work. How do you think that the other engineers are going to be able to handle this situation right now? Because it definitely is working for the future. It's a plan, but they're definitely irate right now.
Yeah, so I'm going to have to meet with them actually probably tomorrow and go over everything that we were supposed to discuss in the meeting. It's going to be terrible. It's going to suck, but I'm going to have to do it. I wish it could have been done the first time, but sometimes you don't always get what you want.
Yeah.
So I'll take care of that.
All right. Well, I'm definitely sorry how that played out, but it was hard on everybody involved to be sure.
All right, I agree. Well, thank you very much, Taylor, for bringing this to my attention.
All right, no problem. Let's try to do it better in the future.
Great.
All right.